Harry Styles like a movie star now? Hey y'all, today we are reviewing My Policeman, an Amazon Prime Video original film, but it comes out on Prime Video this Friday. My Policeman takes place in 1950s or 1960s England, where there were laws against homosexuality. Harry Styles plays a man whose job is a policeman, and it follows the story of basically the two loves of his life, his wife and his friend, bestie, whose name I'll put on screen because I can't remember it, and kind of how those two most important relationships in his life and their relationships to him and one another creates this triangulation effect that gives us the story that we're gonna get. I liked this movie. I didn't love it. It's not because it wasn't great. It told a very beautiful, heartbreaking story. First and foremost, and the thing you probably want to hear about the most in this review is Harry Styles actually good? Because I know after seeing Don't Worry Darling, which I assume most of you have, Harry's performance in that film I think was rather limited. Like, his role wasn't huge. In this movie, he plays a deeply flawed character who is navigating elements of his life, his sexuality, his relationships that are extremely difficult. And I think what's fascinating about the format of this film is initially all of what you're presented as being Harry Styles is that same like dreamboat. He's so wonderful. These dates he's taken this woman on are wonderful. He seems like such a caring and nice guy. And then the movie kind of subverts that expectation where the actual story lies, which is in Tom, who is the character that Harry plays, and his relationship with his friend slash potential lover. His friend slash lover, who kind of, creates this really great triangulation effect, not to quote Jurassic World Dominion, but like you do have this nice triangulation effect of these 3 points of tension in the film being the three main characters, the way they perceive things, when they pick up on things, the choices that they choose to make, and how it affects the other two characters in their relationship. I thought that was a very fascinating approach. It's a very domestic film. It's a very quiet, everyday, day-to-day life movie where you see these characters at their best and at their worst in just like the kitchen or their house or at their job or in the swimming pool. Outside of the relationships of those three people, the story is kind of just 1950s England, but otherwise it's really focused on the characters. And so it gives Harry a fantastic place to shine. I personally found his performance, it really sold me. I saw Tom, the character. I did not see Harry Styles. It's kind of hard not to see Harry Styles. You know what I'm saying? Seeing Harry Styles on screen, he had an energy to him. He had a leading man role here, and he plays a very complex character, which if you've looked into like any sort of the things that Harry Styles himself is personally interested in, whether it be literature, movies outside of his own work and what you know him from One Direction. Yes, I do know that his favorite movie is Love Actually, even though he says that it's Fight Club. I read the One Direction biography, okay? It makes sense that he would play a character and be drawn to a character that is so dramatic. Is he like the best actor in the world? No. Is it like my personal favorite performance of the year? I don't really think so, but he definitely has a range as an actor. This is an improvement upon his work in Don't Worry Darling, and I'm interested to see what kind of roles he goes for next, because now he's sort of done the dreamboat, almost meta commentary on his own stardom thing in Don't Worry Darling, and now he's done this very introspective look at a man who just wants to figure out who he is in a world that refuses to allow him. All in all, I think it was a good movie. I would recommend it once it comes out on Amazon Prime Video. I think sometimes, as much as I love a theater experience, seeing certain films on your own at home, potentially even on a smaller screen, allows it to resonate more deeply and more personally with you, and I think this is a film that would surely do that. Let me know what you thought of My Policeman, or if you're looking forward to watching it this Friday in the comments below. Click these videos to watch more of me, and I'll see you in the next one.